Hey there, this is Katherine Cartwright. Welcome to day 10 of the Diamond Press Advent Calendar. Today I received some stamps that go with the little dog stamp set that I used yesterday's video. So go back a day if you want to see how that little fellow came together. And I stamped several of them, so I wanted to use one of them for my card. My card base for this, or the panel I should say, I have stenciled. This was from the, I think it's the Christmas collage. There is an auto ship, and I received this Christmas one a little bit ago. I don't even think I've used any of the stamps, and but it has stencils, so you can cut this panel, this postage size stamped edged, I guess you could say, panel, and so I just used stencils on it to create the different blue sections. I think I may have a video on the collage products in general. I think, not totally sure. You can check my channel. But anyway, this is part of an auto ship, and so this is where it came from. I'm not showing you all of this detail since the focus today really is what I got in the Advent calendar. So like I've said in most of my videos, I'm going to be using little bits and pieces, different sets and such from my Diamond Press stash that I have enjoyed using, or maybe I haven't used and I wanted to use, and so that's where I'm finding some of these items. So I'm taking some of the little balloons. Something I would do differently here is, or additionally I should say, is I'm going to go back and add a little string to them. I forgot to do that. I'll probably add a little fine line black string on each of my balloons just to kind of ground them in the box, but I forgot that step. So that's something I'll do before I put this card in the mail. So one of the stamps is happy birthday to you, have a pawsome day, and then I also had some of the balloons left over, and there's a little party hat too. So I'm just randomly stamping these balloons with different shades of blue. I'm using some Stamps of Life ink here on this. That dark one is Midnight, Pool, and I think that Specific is the kind of lighter one. Okay, and so now I've got everything stamped out that I wanted to add, and I'm going to put my little dog and my little balloon, tie it to his tail. I'm just going to use some foam here to pop this up, and then I'll add a little bit on the top of the balloons, and then I'll add a little dot of glue just to make sure that my string stays tied to his tail. I think it's so cute seeing him walking along with his little string, pulling some balloons. So cute. All right, I'm going to add this to a card base. This finished card is going to be an A2 4¼ by 5½ I'm going to add a little bit of glue on those corners just to make sure that the postage stamp size base stays on there, which is really, really cute. Okay, and I got to put my little party hat on there, and I'll add just a little bit of foam to finish that off. So cute. I love this postage collection. It is such a great one, and I've really enjoyed the first two. I think this is probably the third one that I've gotten. Got a few of these little gemstones that I received. I'm going to use the stars on this one and just kind of randomly put them around on this panel to finish this off. And that is going to be today's card featuring products from Diamond Press and the Advent Calendar. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.